So once again, welcome after the break. What we have talked before the break is very important, and as Sardar Harbans Singh Kandola gave a personal example that how, because his perspective changed because of understanding Gurbani, and that made a lot of difference. Otherwise, as he mentioned, you know, had he lost $400,000 before he understood this concept, it would have been a terrible thing. But now when he understood this concept and realized that the Gurbani is not just to be repeated, it is to be implemented in a day-to-day life, that changed, and how he just treated that is what he talked about before the break. So let's continue with our discussion. And now, as Guru Nanak Sahib has told us that today what we are finding in the Western world also, inspirational speakers are talking about mindfulness, inspirational speakers are talking about living in the present, and that is what Guru Nanak Sahib is telling us, that live in the present and understand what the Gurus, what God wants from us to be done. Let's talk with that, continue with that discussion. Ji Bhai Sahib.
Arpit, yeah, you mentioned that exactly. The Deepak Chopra's talk about living in the present and the mindfulness. The concept is the same.
Ji.
We never explained the concept of what Guru Nanak was saying is to understood and explained in these contexts.
Ji.
Okay. Now we continue with the next slok of before this body, slok matla pehla. As I mentioned sometimes back, sometimes the slok has its own concept.
Ji.
Sometimes they're not related to the podi.
That's right.
This is a good example of the slok. We discussed the other slok. Now the slok is Nanak nirpo nirankar hoye kete ram rawal ketiya kan kahaniyan kete ved vichar kete nache mangte gid gid mud puran tal bazari bazar mein आए कड़े बाजार गावे राजे रानियाँ बोले आल पताल लख टकियाँ के मुंदड़े लख टकियाँ के हार जित तन पाइए नानका से तन होवे छार ज्ञान न गलनी ठुंडिए कथना करड़ा सार कर्म मिले ता पाइए होर हिकमत हुक्म खुआर. So we will simply talk about the essence of this slok because we don't want to go into the stories. Guru Nanak here, Harpreet ji, hit hard on worthless, as we talked before, worthless rituals, worthless religious practices, useless, superstitions, to which are no help us for spiritual uplifting. The only source, Guru says, the spiritual uplifting is the formless Shabd Guru, divine wisdom, the universal truth. The Guru Sahib is saying he's for days the groups will stage live dramas. You know, Rasa Pauniya kende si, I have seen that at nights, you know, they go on at night. And they just impersonating, acting out Lord Krishna, Hindu deities. They considered this was to be a religious practice. And they also stage live shows playing roles of kings and queens in this slok. Guru Sahib saying that for purpose of spiritual uplifting. Guru says, Baba Nanak is saying there are good sources of entertainment and earning livelihood, but not the source of spiritual awakening.
That's right.
Theek hai, Bhangade Paune is a part of life, entertainment, but that's not the source of inner peace.
That's right.
The spiritual awakening. This is what Nanak criticized. The only way Guru Nanak's message was to be spiritually awakened, live the teachings, and internalize the universal truth. That's the key message in that slok. Now we, Harpreet ji, continue with Pauri number 4. Nadar kare je apni, ta nadri satgur paya. There's another concept misinterpreted we will talk about.
Absolutely.
And nadar kare je apni, ta nadri satgur paya, eho jio bahute janm pramya, ta satgur shabd sunaya, satgur jevad data ko nahi, sab sunaya lok savaya, सतगुर मिलिया सच पाया जिन विचों आप गवाया जिन सच्चो सच बुझाया. नदर करे जे अपनी ता सतगुर नदर करे जे अपनी ता नदरी सतगुर पाया. Harpreet ji, this has been translated as if and when the merciful master showers his mercy, then the true guru is obtained.
Right.
Okay. If and when.
It's just a literal meaning.
This complete misunderstanding and misinterpretation has the Sangat has been confused, misguided for years because of that kind of interpretation. ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਰ ਹੋਈ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਬਣਾਂਗੇ।
Right.
ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਅਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਰ ਹੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ। ਰਾਈਟ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਸ਼ੋਰਡ ਹਿਜ਼ ਗ੍ਰੇਸ ਐਂਡ ਮਰਸੀ ਅਪਨ ਅਸ ਫॉर ਲਾਸਟ 400 years. That's what we say ਜੀ। What Sri Guru Granth Sahib ji to us then, ਹੈ ਨਾ। Guru Granth Sahib is a Gyan Guru, divine wisdom, trigger of virtues for us, spiritual guiding principle, ਜੀਵਨ ਜਾਚ ਦਾ ਖਜ਼ਾਨਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਹੈ। It's given to all of us. We have to make efforts, you know, we have to make, we have to say ਸੁਣਿਆ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਮਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਪਾਓ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ। We need to understand concept ਨਦਰ ਕਰੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਣੀ। What is this concept? Right. There are two parts to this, a very important concept, Harpreet ji. There are two parts to understand that. Ji. One, to realize God, it's a two part. One is mehnat, mashakkat, karna karna. Commitment, efforts. Second part is ardas and prayer. Ji. Guru Sahib says, jinni naam te aaya, gaye mashakkat kaal. We mehnat. Those who made efforts understand, internalize, living the truth. Sunya manya, man kita pao. Those who step by step contemplated on the Shabd Guru, step by step internalize the virtues, become Gurmukh, spiritually awakened people. They did the effort. Okay. Second part is, Harpreet ji, once you have realized the truth, Guru says, do not make the mistake, say I did it. No, we will come to the concept another kare ji aapne. Then if you say that, you will be trapped in ego. Right. Okay. Tere mere varga dharmi koi nahi hai. That's ahankar. Model of nimrata, humbleness. You will never become model of humbleness. But when you realized, Guru says, when you realized the prayer, you say, Guru, I have no power, no wisdom to realize the truth. This is all due to your nadar. Guru ne nadar kita ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਿਆ ਹੈ। ਹਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਹਮ ਰੋਤੇ ਫਿਰਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਬਾਤ ਨਾ ਪੁੱਛਤਾ। If you say that, you will remain a model of nimrata, humbleness. Guru Arjan Pasha spent years in Bani Uchari Jiri and years in compilation Sri Guru Granth Sahib. At the end, what Guru Nanak say, but Guru Arjan Pasha says, Tera kita jato nahi, menu jo kai turki bani ai. So we have to make efforts, and when you realize, we make prayers. Right. And we normally take one line, nadar kare je apni. Guru has already done his job. Oh yeah. ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ all ਖਜ਼ਾਨਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ। That's right. But we need to make efforts. Okay. Yeah. Don't wait for. Guru has already ਨਦਰ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ। Don't wait for the nadar. Right. You have to make effort. Right. Once you realize, then Guru ਦੀ ਨਦਰ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, then pray. And these two concepts go side by side. So what happens in the past, like we take one line and we try to explain the whole concept of this Shabad, which is not just one line, another kare je apni, but we never said Guru has already graced us from the Gurbani. If we take one quick example here, normally we listen to this Shabad Harpreet ji, lakh khushiyan paashaiyan, je Satguru nadar kare. But when God
will shower his blessings,
when God is pleased, all our desires will be fulfilled. But we never paid attention to the central theme of the Guru says, "Mere man ekis syon chit laye, ekis bin sab tanda sab mithya moh maye.
जी.
No, here is the effort. You, mere man, ek sasyon chit laye. Guru has done the grace.
You
but
have
you
to
haven't
initiate.
done your part.
That's right.
Nazar kiti hui hai, but we haven't done our part. The Guru says, unless you internalize, live the truth and divine wisdom, all rituals, religious practice are worthless.
Futile, yeah.
Now, the reign of divine wisdom, Harpreet ji, grace, nazar
Ji.
of God, is falling on everywhere.
Right.
Whether it's black, brown, white, all humanity without any preference, favor,
Right.
or discrimination.
Right.
It is for
For us
to
take
keep
up that
the
initiative.
part of our mind open. If we
Right.
turn upside down, it'll be empty
Very
forever.
true. Absolutely, you're right, and this will continue in our next discussion in the next episode as to how what the Guru is saying to incorporate it into our daily life, so that that nadar which we say when he blesses us, we are already being blessed.
may
Let's
have to
take the
make
initiative.
efforts.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. So in today's episode, as I said, it's a humble effort which we make every week, whereby we discuss Asa Ki War in English. And the idea is to come out of the superstitions, come out of those ifs and buts which have been attached to our thinking. Let's take this initiative. Let's all join hands and understand what the basic message of Gurbani is. Thanks for watching the program. For feedback, contact us at 604-603-7555 या फिर email रही harpreet@akaltv.com. फिर मुलाकात करेंगे, तब तक goodbye.